Gurubhyo Namah.
Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 4, Jnana-Karma-Sannyasa Yoga, Sloka 30. Apare niyatahara pranan praneshu juhvati sarve apyete yajnavido yajnakshapitakalmasha. Someone else, after regulating the ahara, sacrifices the prana in pranas. All the ones which have been explained are the ones who had understood the yajna and the ones who were there eliminating the curses through yajna. Everything that we take inside of us can be termed as ahara. It is not about the food that we intake for survival is called ahara. It is also included in it. The things, whether it be the ones that we see through the senses, the approaches and the levels that we make in ourselves after going through a situation, all comes under this ahara. When things are done in the manner of yajna, when we sacrifices the prana in prana, we are moving in the manner of the absolute or the supreme. In an automatic manner, as in the yajna, things should happen. When we do each and everything in the manner of the yajna, no curses will be associated with us. At that moment, all that exists is a way of virtue towards the path of the Supreme. Sloka 31. Yajna shishtamrita pujo yanti brahma sanatanam nayam lokostya yajnasya kuto anya kuru sattama. The ones who are taking the amrit, which is the balance of yajna, they will attain the ever-existing Brahma. O Arjuna, for the one who is not doing the yajna, this world does not exist. Then what to tell about the condition of beyond the world or paraloka? Everything needs to be done in the manner of the yajna. If we are in the right path of the absolute, automatically our actions will be in that path only. In the yajna, there is not any thinking of results or benefits that arises. Everyone will be doing or actioning everything in the manner in which it should be actioned. In order to know the approach that we need to apply in everything that comes before us, the journey with Guru is mandatory. Only then we understand our real path, the distance that we travelled until now and related. Hence, here towards Arjuna, Guru, Bhagavan Shri Krishna is telling that only the one who does the karma in the manner of the yajna, the completeness of the Brahman is achievable. That realization of the self and the path for achieving the same will only be opened before the ones who do the karma in the manner of the yajna. If one does not go in the path as mentioned by Guru, then for him, he will not even pass this cycle of birth and death. He will always be trapped in this cycle, and what to think about the paraloka then? Sloka 32. Evam bahuvidha yajna vitata brahmano mukhe karmajan vidhitan sarva evam jnatva vimokshase. These types of yajnas were seen and explained from the face of the Brahma. All those kinds of yajnas came as a result of the karmas. After understanding in this manner, you will be free from attachments. As said previously too, the karma and its interaction is too complex. In each and every action of karma, when we do the same in the manner of the absolute, the same will be happening as per the yajna only. All the materialistic and related which gets generated comes under the Lord Brahma. In each and everything that exists out here, the prapancha being considered, the motion of all those, there exists a natural path. That natural way regarding the same is the way of the yajna. That liberation out from the karma itself is the moksha, or the supreme liberation. To attain that level does not mean that one will exist without doing any karma. In every action one does, without thinking of the result of that action, if one was able to do everything in the most dedicated and innocent manner, that karma or the action will be in line with the yajna. The Vedas were all said in the manner of joy that one will be able to attain. The Vedanta is the path that we should be focusing on. There, the materialistic and related attainment is not prioritized. That ultimate liberation is the only goal in that path. For moving into that path, what all needs to be done, the same will be followed. In Guru only the refuge exists. Whatever we have acquired throughout our path will not come beneficial if we were not able to get into the path of Guru. The path of Guru itself is the path of the Absolute. Sloka 33. Shreyan dravyamaya dhyajnad jnanayajna parandapa sarvam karma akhilam partha jnane parisamapyate. The one who has the faith over the word of Guru and the science explained, the one who thinks that knowledge shared by Guru is the most auspicious, for the one sadhaka who had done the yamana for the indriya or the senses, true knowledge or wisdom is attainable. For him, he gets the true wisdom and attains permanent peace fastly. Guru is the Supreme. The Supreme is Guru. The words coming from Guru is that consciousness itself which is flowing. No one can equate the Guru with anything. No one can define Guru. No one can define Supreme. What is the real us, Guru sees the same. The journey towards reality is only possible through Guru. Like what is happening in Arjuna, when one sees the reality in Guru and follows the words, does the actions in accordance with the same, rest will be history as is seen in the case of Arjuna. For him, what all needs to be corrected, the way will get opened while in journey with Guru. The way of Guru is not simple. It is the toughest. The one who is pure and innocent can move in the path. The sincerity in everything is key in this path. Sloka 34. Tadvidhi pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. The knowledgeable man or the jnani who sees the tattva in everything, which knowledge they advise to you, do it. You should be approaching with questions to solve the doubts, with doing namaskaram to it, and with the service towards it, know it. True knowledge is very difficult to gain. The reality behind everything in the right manner is not known to everyone. That consciousness exists with Guru. That consciousness exists with the reincarnations. When that consciousness exists in the human form, no one identifies it. Here, all these explanations are coming from Guru Bhagavan Shri Krishna, but as per the existing time, to share that knowledge in accordance with the changes that had happened over time, only the one who is that consciousness itself will be able to do it. These explanations that are being shared towards you is a portion of that wisdom that is shared by Guru. As per the state in which one exists and as per the distance one needs to travel towards the destination, the interaction that one needs to be making with everything will be different for different individuals. The same can only be identified through Guru. When we get the opportunity to get that wisdom from Guru, we should be approaching it in a most sincere way. The proper questions to elevate the self and in a global sense needs to be put forward to Guru. Then only elevation in ourselves would happen, and through it the elevation to everyone happens. Sloka 35. Yajñātvā na punarmoha evam yasyasi pandava yena bhutanyasheshena drakshyasyaatmanyatho mayi. O Arjuna, after knowing what, in this state you will not be reaching in desires, by what you see all that bhutas or life in Atman, after that you see the same in me, you should be knowing that true knowledge or wisdom. The reality of our existence and beyond must be identified and understood. The Atman and its existence is the only reality that is present. When the truth of the Atman gets understood within us, gradually all the states of fear will be subsiding within us. When we get the true knowledge, the ignorance within us will be eliminated. The Atman, the action, its significance, everything we went across until now, we were able to get the true knowledge that Bhagavan Shri Krishna had shared towards Arjuna. In the same manner now, because of that compassion from Guru. For each and every one of us, if we are in that state of attachment towards anything, be it materialistic or anything other than that, we will not be able to move in the right path. Until and unless we try to overcome the attachments that we have, the realization will not be possible for us. Sloka 36. Api chedasi papebhya sarvebhya papakrittama sarvam jnana plavenaiva vrijinam sandarishyasi. Sloka 37. Yadhe tamsi samidogner bhasmasat kurute Arjuna jnanagni sarva karmani bhasmasat kurute tatha. If out of all the sinned ones, if being found as the one who does the greatest of the sin, with the boat of the true knowledge or wisdom, you will sail across all the sins. O Arjuna, the fire which is flaming with full potential burns all the twigs into ashes. Likewise, with the fire of true knowledge, all the karmas will be burned to ashes. The significance of the true knowledge or the wisdom is shared here by Guru. There is no differentiation that has been made as good or bad. Towards everyone, irrespective of what all we say as good or bad, in terms of the materialistic, there is nothing existing in that manner when the Supreme is concerned. To all the life that is existing out here, the approach is the same. The one who is called as the greatest sinner, for him too, if he sails the boat of true knowledge or wisdom, he will be able to surpass all that state that he is at present towards the path of reality or towards the path of self-realization. The level of the Atma Bodha will be understood only if we replace the ignorance within us with true knowledge. When the true knowledge gets within us, we will be understanding the oneness in everything. At that state, we will identify that we are all not separate. We are all that one Atman. Sloka 38. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitramiha vidyate tatsvayam yoga samsiddha kalenatmani vindati. Here, there is nothing existing equivalent to true knowledge. With that much purity, nothing exists here. If one is able to get this knowledge after becoming Yoga Samsiddha, one will dissolve into oneself. The true knowledge, as said, exists only in Guru. The wisdom that is shared by Guru is of the purest of nature. If the opportunity came before us, time came before us, change should happen within us, through us, towards everyone. Guru identifies our state. Accordingly, in the attachments that we are trapped in, Guru puts forward the true knowledge and ways to get out of it. No one is big or small before Guru. everyone is the same, irrespective of any of the distinctions, whether human, animals, worms, any of the life force being considered, the approach of Guru is the same. That consciousness is Guru. When we get the true knowledge in the real manner, that will lead us towards the truth of ourself. Further discussion on the same will be continued.